Hi, my name is Joe Mackiewicz. I'm a professor of technical communication at Iowa State University and a welder and fabricator at Howe's Welding and Metal Fabrication in Ames, Iowa. Jim Howe, my boss, has been a welder and a machinist for about 50 years. There's not much that he doesn't know about metal repair and fabrication. He's one of the smartest people I've ever met. Howe's is what some people call a job shop. That means we do one-off fabrication and a lot of repairs. Working in a job shop differs greatly from working in a big company like John Deere. In big and medium-sized fabrication companies, welders do production work. They make multiples of the same thing. In contrast, when we fabricate something at Howe's, we usually make just one. Right now, I'm working on a grate for a garage floor. The old one disintegrated, so I'm making one out of angle iron and flat bar that will fit in the footprint of the old one. I've made signs for a park's kayak launch, a poop chute for a pig enclosure, a drain basket, and lots of smaller pieces and parts. We repair everything from combines to trailers to bike racks to office chairs to lawn art. In the last few weeks, I repaired a cast iron bell, an aluminum cafeteria rack for trays, a steel plow mount, and a cast iron frame. I like doing repair even more than I like fabricating new items because I like saving things from the landfill or the junkyard. Our customers are city and county employees, farmers, and other business people in Ames and in Story County, and everyday folks who have broken stuff that needs repair. We get to meet and talk to our customers, and that's not always possible in bigger fabrication shops. No day is like another. That's what I like about my job, the critical thinking and problem solving that it requires. I have to think through the steps of a fab or repair project and figure out how to do things like make a broken bell yoke fit into a drill press vise. To complete projects, I have to listen to my boss, cooperate with my coworkers, and adapt as problems arise. So why did I decide to become a welder and fabricator? Given my full-time job as a university professor, I wanted to do something more hands-on. Also, my grandpa welded ships during World War II. So in January 2018, I enrolled in the welding program at Des Moines Area Community College. It's a one-year diploma, but it took me 3 years because I took one night class per semester. I loved my classes right away, even though the tasks were intimidating. I hadn't used many tools before, and I'd certainly never welded anything, so I had to make peace with the idea that I was going to make mistakes. And I did, all the time. And I still do, but I keep trying and learning. And by writing about my experiences, I've been able to tie my university job to my work at Howe's. I also write occasional articles for The Fabricator, and I write short entries on LinkedIn about my projects. Writing about welding and fabrication helps me think through how I've succeeded and how I've stumbled. If you're interested in learning welding and fabrication, I suggest taking any hands-on shop courses that you can in middle school and high school. Get as much familiarity you can with welding, of course, but also with machines and cars and farming equipment and everything else mechanical. Get breadth as well as depth of knowledge. That will make you valuable to any employer. And a final note. Skilled trades like welding attract a lot of men, it's true. But more and more, other folks are learning trades, including welding and machining,